Hey, awesome people of YouTube, welcome back to another Warhammer video. And in this one, I'll be showing you and telling you my support build, and I will tell you how to play it, well, and showcase it to you in a few clips. You've probably already seen one at the start. It's pretty insane. You can easily CC a lot of enemies, including big corrupt Ogrun, mini bosses, and even increase the damage the bosses or assassination targets take. So let's look at some of the gear that I have, and then the talents. I don't have the best of gear, I'm still working on it. But you'll be able to see. I'm using my KBN Mark II dueling sword. I prefer dueling swords because of their fast attack speed. I have decent damage, occasional damage, cleave damage, finesse, and penetration, including mobility. So, mobility you don't really need because, I mean, yes, it helps with sprint speed, dodge distance, and dodge limit, but you're looking for finesse so you can attack faster and, well, do more crit. Pen for obviously penetration damage, so you can do more damage against flag, carapace, or armored units. Cleave damage, obviously, additional damage beyond the main target, so enemies around it can take damage. And, well, damage is damage. I do have Shred, which I wish was rank 4. Precognition is not bad, especially if you in the middle of the enemy pack and they're just surrounding, you can't do your smite. You can attack and then it'll get you more finesse damage for 2 seconds when you dodge around. You can dodge around pretty decent. Right? You can use different Macabian swords, Mark 4 or Mark 5. I just prefer Mark 2, at least for now. You can use other swords, but I prefer dueling swords. Now, let's look at the staff. I'm using Equinox Mark 4 Void Strike 4 staff because it is really, really powerful right now. I have Transfer Peril, which quell 7.5% of my peril on a weak spot hit, and Sustain Fire whenever I spam that because I use it on other builds. It will do more damage. I have decent damage, blast radius, warp resistance, charge rate, and quell speed. It's not the greatest, but it's decent. But look at it. No, this perks are not the greatest. Blessings are pretty decent. I wish I could get better ones. So we know about damage, blast radius. It's because it explodes when you do the secondary attack. Well, you do that blast radius. Charge rate, how fast you can charge your secondary attack, which is pretty nice. You can spam it a little more. Warp resistance, how much the peril is generated for your primary or secondary attacks. And quell speed, how much fast you can quell your peril so you don't blow up. It's not bad, but I will be trying to get a better one. Now for my curious, I again don't have the best ones. All of them have the blessing of 18% max health. They all have max health. This one has 5% max health with the order dockets. You need the dockets so you can craft better stuff because you're going to be spending a lot of dockets to get like 300, 360 plus sword, staff, so you can get better modifiers. Right? Curio, I can't roll it unfortunately, but I would prefer like toughness. For this one, this is what I'd like. I just would like better rolls. Like tier 4 order dockets would be 2% more, so it'd be 10%. Toughness is nice, so you have a little more shield. Max health, again, just so you're a little bit tankier. This one, sprint efficiency, order dockets, and max health. I want those sprint efficiency so I can keep up with some of the faster characters. Well, not fast characters, but with some of the people that run a lot. So that's what I use. Now, cosmetics that don't matter, talents. I went with Soul Stealer at first because when I attack, it replenishes 15% of my toughness. When warp attack kills. Sorry. I know you don't kill as much, but when you do, especially in the big mob, you can kill a bunch, get you more toughness. Now, Perilous Combustion. So whenever I kill an elite or specialized enemies, applies 4 stacks of Soul Blaze to nearby enemies, causing damage over time. Again, if we're getting surrounded by Horde, it's pretty nice. Now, I went with Metal. Critical hits replenish 5% toughness and also grant 5% increased movement speed for seconds, stacked 3 times. Again, since I'm attacking so many enemies and there's some crit, it will help a lot. I went with perfect timing, 3% more warp damage for 10 seconds on crit hit, stacking 5 times, get more damage, and since I'm attacking a lot or big packs, you can get that. Smite, obviously, it does not do, excuse me, a lot of damage, but it CCs a lot of enemies. I want a lightning storm as an upgrade for it because an extra jump is huge. Enemies affected by a smite take 10% increased damage from all sources. This also helps with elites, since you see them, they will take more damage. You can get rid of them faster, especially if you're playing on higher difficulties, you know, tier 4, tier 5, like highest difficulties. It will help you. Including bosses that will take 10% more damage, so you can get rid of them faster. I also have Wildfire. When the enemy dies while affected by Soul Blaze, nearby enemies gain up to 4 stacks of Soul Blaze. Since I have Perilous Combustion, you know, that will help spread that. Psychonic Aura, decrease ability cooldown for you and your allies in coherency by 5% on elite or specialist skills. It's pretty good, you know, so you can spam your abilities, you know. I went with Telekinetic Shield, but you can go with Venting Shriek or Seer's Gaze. I also have Mind in Motion, so whenever I quell, in case there's a horde and I need to back up, I don't lose movement speed. I went with Seer's Presence for cooldown reduction for on my abilities. You know, it's not necessary. Sometimes I don't pop Telekinetic Shield, but my teammates will be able to spam their abilities more. I went in Empathic Evasion. Critical hit makes you count as dodging against range attacks for 1 second. Not bad. Went one with the Warp. Gained toughness damage reduction of 10 to 33% based on my current peril. And in the big pack, like a horde, I hold it down and I can get up to 33% more toughness or damage reduction. It's pretty huge. Telekinetic Shield, you know, I went with it when enemies pass through it, they have 10% chance to be stunned. But when specialists go through it, they have a 100% chance to get stunned, but they also damage the shield. And I have 2 shields. It's pretty nice. I went with Coherent Puppet Master for radius for the Coherence Aura increased. So again, my allies can spam their abilities faster because my cooldown is a little more. Well, not a little more, sorry. Cooldown aura has more coherency aura range. One of the warp drive up to 20% damage from all sources based on my current peril. So at the end of my smite, I'll be able to do a lot of damage. One of the empowered psionics kills have 7.5% chance to empower your next blitz. Now it does. For smite it says 30% damage and 25% spread between enemies, but that's not all. It actually costs nothing, so I can keep holding it. And in the clips, you'll be able to see me holding it and dodge around, so I don't lose that, while still be able to move my team a little and push the horde back or forward. You know. I also went with Sonic Leech. Using your Bliss while Empowered Sonics is active, replenishes 15% toughness to you and your allies in coherency. Pretty nice, you know. Overpowering Souls, guaranteed chance to get Empowered Sonics on the kills. It's pretty nice. I know you don't kill a lot, but it helps. And then I can hold up to 3 charges of Sonic, Empowering Sonics, which charged up. It is massive. So what you do want to do is with this build is, for normal enemies, you want to use your Void Strike staff. You know, just throw out when the enemies are upon you. You just use Dueling Sword. If it's a horde, you just zap them. But that's pretty much it for this build. I will be showing you. Appreciate it. I'll be showing you the rest of the clips, which you'll be able to see what I did, how I did it. Be able to see push the horde pretty decently. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to watch the rest of the clips. That's it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Might be more polite to Psyker in future.
Too kind, brute.
Soldier sighted! Fury does not